¿Cómo se ve? El Mementos.
What now?
Ay, güey.
Hello? Spectacular.
Understood.
Now then. Nonetheless.
Ay, güey.
Huh?
La lana.
The gauntlet runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the gauntlet runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Yep.
Your thoughts? Hey. Now then. Speaking of, what's that about? Oh, I see, I see. Then all right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning. True.
I knew it!
Well met. All right. If so, I'd say... That's why.
Really?
Well...
Well,
Yes. True.
all right.
All right.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magma, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching mantle surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Wow.
That's...
Certainly.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey there.
huh?
Huh?
However,
All right.
The gauntlet runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a gauntlet runner. The party, secure in their gauntlet runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Yeah.
well met.
Certainly.
I see.
Red Robot Master dice saludos amigo Luigi.
¿Qué onda, Red Robot? ¿Cómo andamos? Pongo el gracias por su like.
Luigi Mexa dice gracias por su like. Luigi Mexa dice gracias por su like. Red Robot Master dice todo bien amigo, ¿qué tal va el juego?
Ahí va, ahí va, ahí va. Ahí va. Lo jugaré todo el día. Todo el fucking día, está muy bueno.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad. See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere. What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
My star is rising.
Red Robot Master dice por momentos se me figura como si fuera un juego de la saga, Tales of.
No he jugado esos, ¿están buenos?
I think one of them is Godot, Forden's confidant.
Tales of Vesperia y esos, ¿no?
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Well, they survive or not, then dash it
Red
around
Robot
the
Master
race.
dice hay varios que son buenos. Yo jugué el Symphony.
Symphony
Damn
Tales.
fools couldn't resist a show of
La
force.
neta ni idea mucho de esa saga.
Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's give Gladel a hand here. Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
Aye.
Red Robot Master dice aunque hay algunos RPG más de culto que quiero probar, como los Grandia.
If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just
Mira, para
It's
RPGs,
a runner, isn't it? If things get
Final
too dicey,
Fantasy,
we'll
¿ya
just
los jugaste?
run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Gladel. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet. You're that commoner candidate.
Red Robot Master dice te había comentado que jugué el 6, pero el que dijiste que es tu favorito lo investigué y me llamó la atención la historia.
buenísimo, el 8, buenísimo.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
interfere in my fight. Know your place. Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Oleg, but it's a touch more complex than...
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide. Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Warrior! Not now. Let's do this!
Vamos a darle.
It's not working!
Magic!
I will fight with Godot!
Vida's power! Flare! Behold my power!
Shun!
Charge! What could you hope to achieve?
He knows we can't attack him. He's Don't forget about the
Are you
petrification
prepared?
magic!
I'll cut you down!
Let's stay calm. Vida's power. Hold on. I won't hold back! Is there another way?
You disgraced the Sanctus
I
way.
see you!
Right in the weak spot.
Warriors! Witness the power of Sanctus! What could you hope to achieve?
Only a flesh wound.
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
We're not out of this yet!
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
Prepare yourselves!
Now, what's the play? Know your place. Presence! Let's do this. What could you hope to achieve?
Dodge! You've got some fancy footwork,
Take
Troll.
this!
Is that all?
I see you!
I can't afford. I shall vanquish evil. Closer than I thought. It's too early to fight. This can't be.
Observe the enemy. Huh, take this!
Witness the
¿Qué?
power of
Ah.
Sanctism. More
Es que ese güey
resilient than I
tiene una.
expect. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the
Does this mean he's getting serious?
rise, my brother.
In there!
Ay, no mames. El healer que.
Sanctism will reign.
Troll! They've sapped your defenses!
I'll cut you down. Think this is for me.
Vida's power. We can do this!
Thank you.
My thanks.
Is everyone all right?
I call upon royal power within.
¡Ya muérete!
Resistance is futile. Take this. Sanctism will reign.
Dodge! You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll. Dodge!
Ah,
Nice
qué bueno
one,
que
Captain.
falló.
Stroll! They've sapped your defenses!
Observe the enemy. For all that we strive for! Shun!
In the name, I shall vanquish evil. You'll be dust. Sanctism will
Only
reign.
a flesh wound. It's nothing.
Sanctism will reign.
Espera ahí.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
Trust needed.
I owe you.
Captain,
By the
they've
sworn
got your
oath of
defenses
night.
down.
Vamos a darle.
waiting.
Witness me, brethren! Let's go! Sanctism will reign!
Only a flesh wound.
Sanctism will reign!
Still
Hulkenberg's
stands.
badly wounded.
Here they come.
Someone heal her. Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
Heal her.
Recover.
We can do this.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Know
Hulkenberg's
your
guard is down.
place, peasants!
There!
In the name of Sanctism will reign!
Nothing.
Hulkenberg's badly wounded.
No mames, critical.
Sanctism will reign!
Ver- Ay, güey.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
I won't hold back. With healing power.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
Hulkenberg's
Is everyone
guard
all right?
down.
This should help.
Behold my power! Are you prepared?
No, not this.
Chance! Sanctism will reign! Take this!
Hulkenberg's
still
badly
stands.
wounded. Someone heal her.
Hulkenberg.
Do I need to use it? Come forth, royal soul. We're not out of this yet.
Trust needed. By
Hulkenberg's
the
guard is
sworn
down.
oath of knighthood. From our provisions.
Witness me, brethren! Sanctism is supreme! Take this!
Only a flesh wound. This is nothing.
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
Better, let's go. We can do this.
I'm obliged. By the sworn.
Oh, power of heroes.
Igual ya se aguanto más.
Behold my power! Sanctism will reign!
Only a flesh wound.
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's
Still
badly
stands.
wounded. Someone heal her.
Healer. We're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Know your
Blade in hand. Is that
Peasants.
all?
Now, what's the play? What are my options?
Take this!
No mames, critical.
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her. Hulkenberg's down. Get her back up.
By this power. Light.
Hulkenberg's down.
Behold my
Get
power!
her to the fight.
Not done yet! Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
Let's go. Flare. Still here?
You! So, yet your desperate struggling is for naught.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
the knee and yield to the divine. Now, are you prepared for the end?
I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I just wanted to help you.
A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives. Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it. I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden Workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno! The kingdom's greatest singer! The dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Red Robot Master dice: a mí me gustan mucho las batallas de naves espaciales.
Batallas de naves espaciales. Ay, güey. Pues ahí está tu nave espacial, mira.
Gauntlet Runner. He's actually finished it.
La nave espacial. Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the saintest's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular...
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess.
I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Red Robot Master dice: bueno amigo, te dejo un rato, voy a darle al guión de mi nuevo video.
Dale, dale. Oye, ya toca que hagas nuevo video, el anterior estaba muy bueno.
And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of swordhounds.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdoms are. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, Lopes.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on!
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisman. Bring him to justice. And show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him. Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see. She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a ballet apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, There was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genie. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Isn't that...
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, with her client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Thornton to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
But surely all fights have casualties.
I suppose. There is truth in that.
Hey, read the room, will ya?
Captain, you sure we can trust these strangers?
These Bernie borders are always in it just...
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're
Exquisite.
completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great. What is with that smile? Not you two.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candle. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't gonna make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from our team. Here's where we are now. Here's where we are now. Oh, I smell trouble.
It's a campground.
Let's see. Let's see here. And there's... let's... all right. This place. Here's where we are now.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how we can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those words. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
Ay. Ya vengo, no tardo.
DevFail dice ¿cómo vas Luigi?
Dev, ¿qué onda, Dev? ¿Qué onda, qué onda? Aquí un poco de Metal for. Echar un poco una botana. Una botanita en lo que vemos algo en YouTube.
What now?
¿Qué veremos? Adrián Marcelo.
DevFail dice aquí echando mi cafecito mañanero, aproveche para pasar un rato antes de salir a las compras de la semana.
Hay que hacer las compras de la semana. Yo ya fui al súper hoy. Vamos a ver el Marcelo.
DevFail dice que andas botaneando.
Doritos Nachos.
DevFail dice Doritos.
No, va a estar de hueva este. Va a estar de hueva. ¿Habrá unos tips de Metafor? Todo en inglés. No me digas, cabrón.
DevFail dice en la noche vamos a jugar al X-Men Ultimate Alliance de PS2 con el Conrad. Si quieres unirte nos falta un Passer 4.
Ahí checamos porque estoy en maratón de
Metafor.
Metafor.
Tírale mensaje al Conrado por Discordio, dile que yo te dije.
Ahí vería a la mera hora porque necesito meterle al Metafor que va a estar largo. Pero igual y sí. Creo que ese Ultimate Alliance. Yo tenía uno del GameCube, ¿será el mismo? Uno de X-Men de peleas.
DevFail dice pues son varios personajes de Marvel. DevFail dice y vas desbloqueando otros. Es tipo hack and slash.
Ah, ya, no es de peleas. No tengo ni idea. Oye, por eso veo videos en inglés. Pinches videos están en español, están dando lañón. No, no puedo ver este güey, perdón. Oh, pendejo. ¿Cuántos juegos tiene este cabrón? Pokémon blanco y negro Ultrawide. Ounce. Bueno, ahorita vengo y jugamos. Ahorita vengo, no tardo.
Debfail dice dale.
A ver, ya está. Perdón, vamos a darle. Metafor.
What now?
Wow, un montón de quests sin deadline. Pues nada. Oh, un montón de dinero.
Pleasure to see.
Yeah.
Right? Good night.
Arles Hero dice que tranza Bruce.
¿Qué onda, Arles?
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, it's gorgeous out.
Hold on.
Let's hurry.
More people missing.
Arles Hero dice aquí despertando apenas jeje.
Está bien, está bien. ¿Ayer se desvelaron mucho?
Arles Hero dice son mala influencia los polves para dormir, jaja.
Los polves. Los pibes.
Arles Hero dice sí como a las 4.
Si es que se están pasando últimamente, se duermen muy tarde. Digo, yo de repente soy parte de eso, pero...
Arles Hero dice plebes digo.
Los plebes. Pensé que eran los pibes.
Deb Fail dice serían los plebes.
Los plebes.
Deb Fail dice pa' combinar. Deb Fail dice saludos Arlencio.
All good.
Arle Zero dice también puede ser los pibes por Conrad y Joker.
Los pibes.
Arle Zero dice que ondas papi devs.
Now what am I to do?
An elder candidate? No, no.
Hey,
What'll it be?
Dev Fail dice aquí repartiendo la X jaja.
Venga, el Dev, gracias.
Arle Zero dice me recuerda al de Persona 3 este prota.
Sí, ¿verdad? Digo, no juego Persona 3, pero he visto al prota.
Dev Fail dice no sé nada del ReFantazio pero se mira bonito. ¿De qué va la historia hasta ahora?
Pues es como un Game of Thrones, el villano...
123 Alvarado 123 dice hola.
El villano asesina... ¿Qué onda, John Iker? ¿Cómo andamos?
Dice vas despertando devs.
Mira pero no me alcanza.
Arle Zero dice y el Gero Uperiz al de Persona 4.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Dev Fail dice @Arle Zero casi. Me desperté a las 12 pero me levanté hasta mis 2 pm.
Ja.
Wouldn't last a second if I got kidnapped.
Arle Zero dice igual yo. Dev Fail dice y al chile me levante más por hambre que por ganas.
Pues sí. ¿Tú igual te desvelaste, Dev?
Dev Fail dice sí con el Arlencio y Conrado, estábamos jugando el Marvel S.
Y le van a seguir hoy, ¿verdad?
Hang on. I see. Oh,
Quiero un rato, paro de streamear un rato porque voy a comer algo y así. Pero ya regresaré a streamear. Pero bueno, ustedes van a estar jugando el Marvel. A ver si los agarro antes de que empiecen. Y el John Iker, pues aquí eres bienvenido, John Iker.
Dev Fail dice hasta por la noche vamos a jugar, yo voy a salir y yo creo que llego hasta las 8 pm a la casa, necesito que me dé un rato el aire y el sol jaja.
Demasiado Discord.
I've awaited. Aye, yes. May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my...
DevFail dice bueno me voy a dar un baño pero aquí dejo el stream corriendo ya te la sándwich Luigi @arlesiro20 se me va a caer el jabón y es en polvo.
Órale.
Gratitude for traveling all the way. From the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. so we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for...
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you...
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But... perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you. 'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support. Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects. Yes, Lady Jo. Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and Sandworm. Alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the town first. Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
Boy. My thanks to you.
All good.
Oh, any one of them will do.
What now?
We should go.
Welcome.
So, hey.
You!
Let's not. What? Oh, hey! Hey!
What is it? Right.
Nice!
Metro Rogueli que dice liqueazo.
Gracias, Metro. Metro.
Hey. Stop that at once! Ugh.
An elder candidate? No.
Hello there.
Hey! Okay!
Are they going to kidnap me too?
More people missing.
Beg your pardon?
More people missing. More people missing.
What do you want to...
Excuse me.
Thank you kindly. Here's the real skinny.
All right!
I can hardly think on it.
Hey! No good.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I prefer a change of tack instead.
You there? Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Suspicious character.
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
I'm not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event. A kind of storm, and the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight around here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms. Eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heismay. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Absolutely.
Good. Then we're counting on you. Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? No danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sandflash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworm's territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearest.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms fall tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh? Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking...
Whoosh.
Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start. Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together.
John Iker 123 Alvarado 123 dice: entonces ya has probado el Pokémon Reloaded.
No, no lo he probado.
Are you talking about that thing inside the gauntlet?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the gauntlet runner.
Ni siquiera entiendo cómo son las batallas, es lo que me confunde.
No longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation. With proper use, its great power will turn your gauntlet runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic.
John Iker 123 Alvarado 123 dice: te juro que solo con jugar 10 minutos vas a ver el cambio en los combates.
Now, try to imagine. Vivid,
Sí se me antoja.
scenery, somewhere far from the
Pero ahorita
land
estoy
of
comprometido con el Metafor.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Matira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Yeah. Maybe.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... Surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Matira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but what do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
Bueno, voy a comer un rato y regresaré. Regresaré al rato. Pero sí, voy a comer un rato y regreso. John Iker, gracias. Y todos.